many Christians have taken on unbelieving philosophies, which have shaped their whole understanding of the self, and they don't even realize that it was unbelief at the outset. I think I say somewhere in here that after studying the philosophy of the self, I couldn't not see it everywhere, and I would see it in the lives of Christian women who didn't understand how to figure out their calling or their purpose or where they were going, or just didn't understand themselves and their fundamental relationship with God. After writing this book, a number of women who had read it told me the same thing was true for them, that they kept seeing it everywhere. And that inspired sort of a tongue-in-cheek series of posts on my own social media, where I was using the hashtag Department of Hell No, saying, basically, these are lies. These are lies. And even though it's silly, with the little emoji pants on fire saying, get it? Liar, liar, your pants are on fire. And the Department of Hell No. It's a serious point. I'm not being flippant. These are heaven and hell discussions. If you don't know where you stand with your Creator, this is a fundamental part of your faith. Like, this is something you need to look at. So most recently, I shared one that was about, it said, you were someone before you were their mom, and that person matters. Now, this post had been shared by lots and lots of Christian women, thinking, yeah, like my hobbies, my interests, these things, that matters. I should pursue that person. But that's not the lie I'm trying to point out. It's not about that you shouldn't be reading novels or something like that. I don't care if you do that. The thing I'm trying to point out is, what is the understanding of the self that thinks that your children could have separated you from your essential self, that there is a person or an essence somewhere that is now being squashed out of your life by your circumstances. My point was to bring that up about the philosophy. We just let that kind of thing go by us, but it is really fundamentally at odds with our faith. You have one identity that is created when your Father spoke you into existence, and your responsive obedience to Him through your life is your essential self. That is your true essence. And so that's the whole point. It can never be taken from you. Like, there is nothing that can separate us from the love of the Father. And when you say that maybe your situation with snot-nosed toddlers has somehow separated you from your essential self, you're either saying your essential self is separate from the love of the Father, separate from your Creator, or you're saying that and most common, women believe we're actually creating that self. Like, we actually have to go actively create ourselves. And I think that either way, it's a devastating trap for women. My voice is getting progressively, I'm like, I gotta have to take a drink here.